Undue hesitation. Now, many learners are failing the driving test because of undue hesitation. So, for you to understand what is undue hesitation and for you to learn to avoid undue hesitation, this is the video for you. Hi, welcome to Driving TV, and I hope you are well. Let's start the lesson. Okay, so what is undue hesitation? Undue hesitation is where you are not going where you could have gone. So you go to a junction and you look both ways, and the gap is there for you to go, but you are hesitant, you're not going. You could have gone, the gap is big enough for you to go, but you're not going. This is known as undue hesitation. On another example, maybe you are parked up on the left, maybe the examiner said for you to stop somewhere safe on the left, and you did, and then the examiner said for you to move off. You looked at the mirrors, you put the signal on, and there is a gap for you to go, but you are hesitant, you're not going. You're not taking the right gap for you to go. This will be known as hesitation. Maybe you go to roundabout. You're not looking early enough for you to see if there's a gap, and you go to the roundabout, and the gap is there, and you're not going. That will be known as hesitation. Maybe you want to change lane on the roundabout. You looked at the mirrors, you put the signal on, and you're looking at the mirrors. There is a gap for you to go, but you're not going. All those things are known as hesitation. So in this video, this is what I'm going to show you when I'm driving so that you fully understand what is undue hesitation. Also, how to avoid undue hesitation. Let's go and do some practice, okay? So here, I'm going to start the car. Now I've started the car. For me to move off from here, I could get done for undue hesitation if I don't take the right gap for me to go. So I'm getting ready to move off. Clutch down, first gear. I've set the gas. I look around and I look at the blind spot and I put the signal on. Okay. Now I'm looking at the mirrors and the gap is there for me to go. So say there's a car coming on my right, but the gap is actually big enough for me to go. If I don't go and take the right gap, even though it is safe for me to go, that will be known as hesitation. Okay. So it's very important for you to move off taking the right gap. Okay. There is a van coming. It's going now. Blind spot. Blind spot. Move off. For example, here, the road isn't big enough for two cars. If there's a car coming from the opposite, then I'm going to let them go. But if they wait for me to go, and if I don't take the gap, if I don't take the decision quickly, that will be known as hesitation. Okay? Now, hesitation comes from practice. As long as you know what is hesitation and then keep on practicing, you'll get better. Here, I couldn't see. Now, I need to find the gap. There is a car coming. It's big enough for me to go. The gap is big enough. What if I didn't take the gap? What would happen? That would be known as hesitation. Okay? For example, another junction coming up. Okay? It's asking me for me to go left only. So I'm going to look on my right, and it's already in second gear. There's no one coming. I'm going. What if I came and I stopped even though there's nobody there? That would be hesitation. Okay? Many learners, like I said, are failing the driving test because there's a junction here. I can't see anything because it's a closed junction. So I go to the line, put the clutch down, and I stop, go to first gear, and now I need to look for the gap. I need to look for the gap. There is a car coming. I'm going to wait. Okay. Now there's no one coming. Okay. Now this gap wasn't big enough for me to go. Remember, you could get done for undue hesitation for not taking the right gap. Also, you can't go front of someone. Okay. So there's a thin line between can I go or should I not go? Okay. The gap has to be big enough for you to go. Undue hesitation is where the gap is big enough for you to go. For example, here, they're waiting, I'm going to take it. What if I didn't take that, even though they're waiting? Because I didn't make the decision quickly, I could get done for hesitation, undue hesitation, okay? I'm going to go left, mirror, mirror, signal left. This is a junction, I'm going to go to second gear. There's no one coming, I'm going to go. Left here again, mirror, mirror, signal left. Junction again, okay? Go to first gear. There's plenty of cars coming. I'm going to put the handbrake on and I'm going to wait. Get the car ready, prepared quickly. After this car, I'm going to go. Okay? So here, I didn't have the gap, so I had to wait for those cars. After the car, what did I do? I went. Mirror, mirror, signal right. Mini roundabout, I'm gonna go right. There's no one coming. There is a car coming. The gap is big enough. I went. There was cars on my right, which means on the roundabout, I have to give way on my right. But if the gap is big enough, what do? I have to go. In this case, I heard the gap, I had to go. Another roundabout here. I'm looking on my right early, okay, to see if there is a gap. Because if there is, and if I don't go, that would be undue hesitation. There's nobody there, I went. Okay. I didn't signal here, it's like straight. I could have signaled left as well. It's a mini roundabout, it's fine. I'm gonna go straight, second exit on this one. Okay, I'm gonna go to first gear because I have to wait. Leave enough gap for me if it's a big vehicle. Don't go too close. Why? Because they don't have a top mirror. They can't see you. They need to see you on their side mirrors. So if you go too close, they can't see you. Mini roundabout, look on my right. There is a car. They're going the other way. So I'm gonna go. Okay. It's all about making decisions early. On this roundabout, I'm gonna go left first. Text mirror, mirror, signal left. Where am I looking? I'm looking on my right. Is there a car coming? There is a van, but I got the space to go. Okay. On this roundabout coming up, I'm gonna go fourth on the right. Mirror, mirror, signal right. Okay. Fourth on the right. Good. I need the right lane. I'm gonna look early to see if there is anyone there. Okay. So I looked at the mirrors already. Put the signal on already. Look on my right. Looking on my right. Plenty of cars. Plenty of cars. Plenty of cars. No space. First gear. And I'm waiting. I must take the right gap. Now I could go. Even though there was a car coming, the gap was there for me to go. What if I didn't go? What if I didn't take that gap? Even though it was big enough, I would get done for undue hesitation. So I hope you understand what is undue hesitation. And for you to avoid undue hesitation, what do? You read the road, get the car ready early. Mirror, mirror, signal left, blind spot, change lane. Okay, leave the signal on because I haven't gone yet. Good. I'm going to go fourth exit on the right again, just to show you so that you fully understand. Mirror, mirror, signal right. There is a car, blind spot, the gap is there. Now, I wanted to change lane. There was a car, but the gap was big enough for me to go. What if I didn't go? That's undue hesitation. Can you understand? Look on my right. Anyone coming? There's no one there. No one there. Good. The reason I could make the decision is because I'm reading the road early and I'm making the decisions early. I'm not going to the line and then making the decision. That would give you problem because you're not making the decisions early. Fourth on the right. So I'm going, that's third. Mirror, mirror, I'm getting prepared. Here I'm going to signal left, blind spot, and change lane. Done. Good. Do you get that? I hope you understand. First on the left on this roundabout. Mirror, mirror. Signal a bit later because it's too far. Third exit. Sorry, first exit on the left. Signal left. Okay, look on my right. Looking on my right. Okay, second gear. Looking on my right. There is a car, but I've got the gap to go. Done. Okay? There was a car, but I knew the gap was there. Why? Because I looked early and I made the decisions early. Many learners, the reason they get done for undue hesitation is because they don't look early and they don't make the decisions early. It's because they don't look, they don't really know whether they could go or not. Mirror, traffic light. Okay. Stop here. I'm going to put the handbrake on, go to first gear and wait for the traffic light to change. I'm waiting here for a while. So before I go mirror, 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 all the mirrors. Okay? If you're waiting for a while somewhere, maybe on the traffic light, mirror, 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 and then go. Who's behind? For the top mirror, left mirror to see any cyclist, right mirror to see any motorcyclist. Okay, speed here is, I have to make sure I maintain the speed. Mirror, mirror, I'm going to go right. Signal right. No one coming ahead. Look on my right. Okay, as soon as you go to new road, mirror. Speed is 20. The car wants to go. Let them go. Good. Okay. Road is 20 and I could see parked cars over there. What if there's somebody coming from the opposite? I'm reading the road, okay? There's a car coming. I could go. I could go. The gap is there for me to go. Okay? What if I didn't go? Okay? The gap was there for me to go. If I didn't go, that's known as undue hesitation. So it's all about reading the road, planning, making decisions early. It's all about judging, making judgments for you to go. And the only way you're gonna learn to do that is practice. The more practice you do, more better is gonna be making decisions, making judgments, when to go, which gap to take. It's all about practicing. So the more practice you do, first of all, you need to understand what is undue hesitation. So hopefully with this video, you know what is undue hesitation. Secondly, practice. Just practice, keep on practicing, and you'll get better. Over time, you'll get better. It's all about practice. Mini roundabout coming up, gonna go first left, mirror, mirror, signal left. Okay, I'm looking early. Car in front wants to go right, we're going left. I saw the second gear, that's fine. Look on my right, no one coming, and I went. Mirror, give a little gas. Good, gonna go right next road, mirror, mirror, gonna go right. Signal right. Okay. Look ahead, there's no one there. One there, look into the road. Look into the road, don't cut the corner. I go. Mirror, give gas. Okay, so when you go to a new road, mirror first, start giving Y to see who's following you. Okay, mirror, third gear. Okay, I'm gonna go left here, mirror, mirror, signal left. Okay, I'm going to a new road, second gear. Okay, for mirror and give gas. Like I said, when you go to a new road, look at the mirror first to see who's behind, who's following you. Maybe there's somebody's about to overtake. So always look at the mirror when you go to a new road. At the end, we're going to go right. Mirror, mirror, signal right. That's a junction. I can't see anything. It's blocked. Closed junction. I go slowly. Just before the line, I go to first gear. Now make the decision. Can I go? Can I go? Yes, I can. Okay? So make the decision quickly. Now, when I say quickly, it doesn't mean you're going to go front of someone. But like I said, it's a thin line between should I go, should I not. So you could fail for not going. You could also fail for stopping. So make sure you get that right. Mirror, mirror, I'm going to go right. Okay, look ahead. Look into the road. Okay. I'm going to stop on the left for a minute. Mirror, mirror, signal left. Okay, stop here. Handbrake, neutral. Okay, so I hope you understand what is undue hesitation. So first of all, try to understand what is undue hesitation is where the gap was there for you to go and you couldn't go. Maybe you parked up on the left and you want to move off. You looked at the mirrors, you put the signal on. You looked at the mirrors, there's nobody there. Or there was a car, but the gap was big enough for you to go, but you didn't go. You go to a roundabout, you're not looking early enough. The gap was there, but you went and you stopped anyway. Maybe you go to a junction and the gap was there for you to go, but you didn't make any plan. You just went to the line and stopped, even though the gap was there for you to go. And then you waited for a gap, you are missing the gaps. There are many gaps for you to go, but you're not going. That's undue hesitation. Okay? So that's undue hesitation. How do you avoid? Just keep on practicing. The more practice you do, more better you're going to be making decisions, making judgments for you to go. Now, the other thing is, just because I'm saying that, it doesn't mean you're going to go front of someone now. Okay? You need to take the right gap. It doesn't mean that you're just going to go front of someone, even though the gap isn't there. Okay, so I hope this video is not pushing you to go front of someone. Okay, if the gap is not big enough, then that means you can't go. Okay, there is a thin line in between. I need to have the gap to go. If there is a gap, I'm going to go. If the gap isn't there, I can't go. Now, when I say the right gap, it means you go to a junction and there's a car coming. If you go front of that car, as long as that car is not slowing down for you, stopping or changing direction because of you, that's fine. If they do any from those three, so if they slow down for you, that would be a fail. If they need to stop for you, that would be a fail. And if they need to change the direction because you went too much and they have to go around you because of you creating a problem, you will fail your test for that. As long as they don't do any of from those three, they don't slow down, they don't stop, and they don't need to change direction because of you, that's fine. The gap is big enough for you to go. Okay, I need to move off from here. What do I do? Clutch down, first gear, set the gas. Look around, look at the blind spot, signal. There's no one coming. Or if there was a car coming and the gap was for me to go and I didn't go, what is that? That's undue hesitation. There's no one there, I'm gonna go. Okay. On this junction, we're gonna go left, mirror, mirror, signal left. I'm gonna go to first gear because I can't see anything. No one coming. I'm gonna go. Good. Mirror, second gear. But don't forget, as soon as you go to a new road, look at the mirror first. Now here, the road bends towards left, mirror, mirror. Go slowly. I can't see anything. I'm gonna go really slowly, push into first gear because I can't see. So if you go around the bend and the junction or the road is really narrow, go down under 10, go to first gear, and then go round. Gonna go right, mirror, mirror, signal right. Anyone coming? There is a bike. Okay, it's not big enough, the gap for me to go. The bike is gone. I'm gonna go. Good. So like I said, for you to avoid undue hesitation, it doesn't mean you're gonna go front of someone when the gap isn't there for you to go. Okay? Okay, good. Here, is anyone coming? What if there's a car coming? Who's gonna give way? I'm gonna find the gaps for me to go in. As I'm trying to go in, if they go stop for me, I must understand that and I must take the advantage of that. Because if I don't, again, undue hesitation. I'm gonna go left at the end. Mirror, mirror. I'm gonna go left. Signal left. Brake, brake, brake. First gear. Look on my right. Cars are coming, but I've got the gap to go. No problem. Go to new road. Look at the mirror. Get the car straight. Push in. It's already first gear. Done. Okay. This roundabout, I need to go straight. Look on my right. Look on my right. There's nobody there. I'm gonna go. Done. Mirror. What's the speed coming up? 20. I've got speed bumps as well, so I need to go slowly. 20. In between, I'm gonna go to third gear. And just before I reach the next, slow the car. Go to second gear. The other one is quite far. Speed up 20. Third gear. And then here again, slow the car. Second gear. The next one is not that far, so I'm going to leave it to second gear and slow down here. If it's quite far in between, go to third gear on 20. I'm going to go right, signal right. Look into the road. Done. This road again, really narrow. There could be somebody coming. I need to be aware if there is somebody coming. Okay. Left at the end, mirror, mirror, signal left. This is an open junction, which means I could make the decisions early. There's no one coming. There's no one coming. And I'm going to go. Good. That was an open junction, meaning I could see before I reached the end if there was somebody coming or not. So what do I need to do? I need to make the decisions early. If I don't, I go there and stop, I will get done for undue hesitation. Okay? Okay, so I hope this video helped and I hope you now understand what is undue hesitation. There are other videos on the channel on this subject, undue hesitation. If you haven't watched those videos, watch those. It will help you to understand even more. And like I said, first of all, you need to understand what is undue hesitation. And secondly, you just have to practice. The more practice you do, more better you're going to get making decisions, making the judgments of for you to go or not. Okay, I hope this video helps, and if you need any help on learning to drive and to pass your driving test, don't forget to take the advantage of our online course, which gives everything a learner needs to learn to drive and to pass the driving test. It has more than 30 videos on the course. I'll leave a link on the description for you to have a look. Have a look and see and read. If you like it, you could always join the course. I hope the video helps. If it does, please do give a thumbs up, and please do make a comment what you think of the video. And if you're new to this channel, don't forget to subscribe so don't miss any of my future videos, and hope to see you again on the next video. Bye for now.